agitated or nervous or scared in any way. So that's good that you guys are doing that. Are you guys utilizing video multi-points yet?
Yes, we do through our Express.
Cool. So how's the results? How are y'all doing? Is what's working, what's not with video multi-points?
We could use a little more training, but
okay,
they're doing it.
There's all right. So let's go over this a little bit first. I know this is better if it's just done with technicians, but honestly, service advisors, you can cheer along your teammates and try to push them to be the best they can be. I want to kind of give you an overview of what I would like the video to become. I found that, especially on my Express customers, that this format is really working to save time and energy, and it also hits a lot of the items that we do. So I'm not at my podium. I feel like I'm coaching, so I want to get up and talk. I'm sitting down, but what I like to do is I like to start the video, each video the exact same way. I want to start with the view of the license plate. And if the Quicklane technicians, if they stage this video after they do the multi-point, the video takes about 50 seconds, so a little less than a minute. I want an introduction. So I want the technician, hey, I'm your certified technician, Mitch, working on your vehicle, your Dodge Ram today. And I want to do all that while I want to show the license plate so the customer knows that this is their car. I want to go to the battery first. Any battery test, we can have the paper laying out there, or we can just pull back the terminals where they can see it. Your battery is in good condition or it's not in good condition. If it's not, you can pitch a battery service. And I want to move from left to right on the vehicle. I want to talk about any of the fluids that we might have topped off, any condition of belts, if we can see it. If the engine's covered, it's okay. As we move to the side, I'd love to get a good look at the a cabin air filter. So if they can remove that during their multi-point inspection, that's real good. The engine air filter, talk about the conditions of those filters. As you move around to the side, you may see conditions of fluids like brake fluid, where you may want to offer a brake fluid exchange. Then I want to move to the tire, and I want a color-coded tread depth. And I want to work from the outside of the tire in. So I want them to talk about rotate alignment and balance. I want to see any rim repair, nitrogen if you use it. And then finally, brake pad thickness with the green, yellow, red. And then I want to end the top side of the vehicle. And this could be all that Quicklane does, but just end with a nice picture of the windshield. I'll talk to you guys in a minute about your walk around outside about selling wipers, but we can sell wipers on that video. You get a good side view of that windshield and you can see streaks and they can offer it. That little walkthrough takes less than 1 minute. And that consistent video from your team is going to lead to a lot more confidence in their voice and their presentation. They'll get to produce the video over and over and over again. That repetition is going to cause that little success cycle that I speak about so often. Doing the same thing every time is going to yield good results. That's what I would like out of a bare minimum of a video multi-point inspection from your team. Are y'all getting anything close to that? Or what are the parts that they're hitting on? What are the parts that you think they're not? And maybe I can do another session with them. What do y'all think?
I would like you to do a session with them.
That would be really good.
Yeah, theirs is about 15 seconds. I would say 15 or 30 seconds.
Yeah, we can't have that. Okay, so one of the things that we've done with my Colorado group is we've thrown a couple of incentives and some contests using information and stats from Text to Drive and some other things. And what that yielded was a lot of crappy videos. And honestly, I think a crappy video is actually worse than no video at all. If you're just going to rush through it and you know, I always tell people Blair Witch Project, I'm going to date myself. But Blair Witch Project, they had their camera and that's how they wanted to scare people. That's how I don't want the videos to be. Now, we don't have to do any Francis Ford Coppola stuff or anything. Like, it doesn't have to be that good of directorial material, but I would like to meet with them because I really think a consistent approach will give you guys the tools that you need to sell off of that multi-point a little better. So I'm going to make a little note on my sheets. I'll send you some dates. and we can do a session just like this. I can also roll videos. I have a nice bank of videos now that I check my big group in Colorado, and I grade them, and then I send managers notes on them. I do that every Friday. So if you guys are interested in me grading your videos, and I mean, I'm sure you can do it yourself. It's just a service that I offer. I grade videos and shoot them back with just some interesting tidbits. Okay, how about active delivery? How's your active delivery? How are you doing it with COVID? How are you talking about your surveys? How have surveys been since COVID? How are you doing on active delivery?
Go ahead. Active delivery so far, me personally, I've been,
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever their vehicle gets washed, or honestly, regardless if whether it gets washed or not, I like to walk around the vehicle to make sure that it does look like it's been wiped down, like take away any of the protection that we have on there, make sure there's no smudges or anything like that, because that's the biggest thing. It's just like if I've had such a good rapport with my customer, they go out to their vehicle, it's like I got it washed, but there's like oil smudges all over the place, and so that looks bad on us. And so it's like I'll walk around the vehicle before I give it back to the customer.